What's going on, traders? So it's March 31st, 2024, and today is Easter. Hope you have an awesome Easter holiday with your family and you get to enjoy some time no matter what religious affiliation you are or whatever. I mean, it's an amazing time to think about an opportunity for everybody to be reborn in so many different ways. And you know, it's a special time, and hopefully you get to spend some time with some family today. So we're getting back to normal trading. We have Match Trade live, we have C Trader live, and then this week we are also internally testing Trade Locker, and hopefully it'll be ready by the end of the week too. So that'll be available for any new challenges, and so we are super pumped. And gonna go over some of the dollar pairs this week, and we're going to look at gold here, right? So I mean, gold is absolutely, really couldn't be any more bullish than it is now. I mean, it's just, making new highs, and it just continues to push into all-time high territory, right? So this is a big deal because the question is this going to rally, or are we going to see some dollar strength this week? And I think there is a chance for some dollar strength. So now if we look at gold here and then kind of backtrack through our indices though, like US 30, we have the S&P 500, which we're all making some highs. NASDAQ not quite as bullish as say US 30 is, right? So we've kind of cleared this area, made a new, well, I'm not going to say high because we haven't made a new high yet, but we're at a pretty significant level. So the question is this bullishness going to pull back a little bit? And if so, is that going to create some dollar strength, as that'll be more of a risk-off type situation in the market? So, in terms of data, it's pretty light this week. We have tomorrow, April Fool's Day. It is the 1st of April, and with today being Sunday, I don't know if we're going to see much action tomorrow, but Tuesday, nothing too significant. ADP, Fed Chairman Powell on Wednesday, and we do have NFP this week. And I think that's probably going to be the biggest mover, potentially Fed Chairman Powell on Wednesday, but I do think it's going to be a big day on Friday. We have Canadian unemployment. And Canadian has been absolutely super bullish. It's been very strong. If we look at CAD Swiss here, this has been in a big uptrend, and I actually was looking for entry. I have an entry on CAD Yen, looking to re-enter when we break these highs. I posted a video in our Discord and into my coaching channels, and as well on this. I put it into the top one Discord too, and so now this is a pretty textbook bullish pennant breakout. So does that mean we're going to go straight up from here? I mean, it never works that way, right? So, but I do think this looks like a great opportunity. We're going to see how the market opens. Again, it's going to be pretty, I think it's going to be pretty slow going into tonight. Well, definitely tonight with it being Easter, and going into tomorrow. So, but if we look at some of these dollar pairs, Euro USD here, we had a false breakout. Price tried to break out right here, but did not pull that off, right? So, and something I like to say, and it is true more often than not. A false breakout typically leads to a breakdown, and you have this exact same deal on GU, right? If you looked at it like this, here would be the false break, but we could be making a new high there. So same deal. NZD has been surprisingly weak. Now that, kind of going back through the line here and looking at some of these Kiwi pairs, we put on our 200 SMA, we got our envelope on here. I do think we are potentially gearing up for a good entry on NJ. Like if you look at New Zealand yen, I mean, NZD CAD has just been going to the floor. So I'm going to be looking for a potential pullback and entry possibility on some of these New Zealand pairs. NU, NJ, NZD CAD. I mean, if you look at Pound New Zealand here, has been super bullish. So probably look for an opportunity to get in after a pullback. And I think we're going to see a pullback here on some of these dollar pairs, right? So here is that false breakout I was talking about. We could even map this out from here to here, right? So pretty textbook. We broke out of that triangle formation here, and we're moving lower. So ideally, I'm going to look for a momentary pullback in this dollar strength, and that, you know, could create an opportunity to get in. Now, I don't know how that applies to gold, again, because gold is on its whole new wavelength there. So, you know, we will definitely see how that looks. I mean, a lot of geopolitical tension. Now, if we look at the dollar index, very similar scenario here with the dollar index, because we came down, retested this area here, made a nice little gap lower, and then pushed higher. Now, if I put my 200 there, and the reason why I use it, mainly the main reason why I like the 200 envelope is to just give me a just a bird's eye view of the overall trend strength, right? So like this is a great example of it on a downtrend, right? So now we can see we're just now potentially crossing into an uptrend territory for dollar strength. So what's that going to look like? Hopefully a pullback into some of these areas, maybe this one right here, creating a really nice entry opportunity on, say, Euro USD, very high on my radar. So, but again, we'll see how everything pans out as we go towards NFP this week. I think it's going to be a big one, and I like these weeks where it's not like a ton of data, because you can really lean on some of the technical analysis, right? So Euro New Zealand is going to be a great one for us to pull back. You know, here's the rally against the New Zealand, Euro really climbing. So look for some sort of pullback around this level. See this nice like order block right here. Might create a really great opportunity looking something like that. This would be ideal scenario. Might even be a little more like that. Be more like it. And this is going to be one of my key setups for the week. So let's have an awesome week, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Again, Trade Locker going to be dropping soon. So make sure you turn your notifications on. You're getting our emails. And we are super just grateful. And hope you all have a great Easter with your family and your friends. And let's crush it this week, everyone. Adios. Peace.